Hi, welcome back to Cooking with the Korean, and today, in honor of Teacher Appreciation Week, I have Miss Danielle Westholm here with me. How did you start teaching, Miss Westholm?
I always wanted to be a teacher when I was a little kid. I used to play school with my brother and all the neighborhood kids.
And you were a teacher?
I was the teacher. That's why my brother was so good at math, because he's 2 years younger than me and I would give him my math problems. Now I'm not so great at math, now I'm English. You either become an attorney or a teacher with an English major, pretty much, so yeah.
And you didn't want to become an attorney?
No, I didn't.
Part of the reason I invited Miss Westholm out here to eat at the boat club is because a lot of people were telling me that I need to start eating the food that I showcase on my show. Yeah. So we're here trying the Northland breakfast here at the boat club, and it has 2 mixed berry crepes, eggs any style. We chose scrambled, and then I chose pork sausage.
And I got this beautiful bacon, it's perfect.
Comes with the maple syrup and some butter. The crepes also have their mixed berry jam in there. It's house made. How is the school year going at East?
It's going well. We just transitioned to a 7-period day and we don't have win anymore. It's been hard though, because I have lots of clubs, you know. So it's hard to run all my clubs with no win. I have to come to school early.
Really early.
Yep. Can I try this?
Yeah, go ahead. No, it's gonna be like we're eating as we're kind of going, just so we can
because this looks so good.
Give our opinions on food.
I love crepes.
I do too, and that's why I really, that's why I usually get the crepes, is because you can't really get them anywhere else. You know what I mean?
My husband makes crepes. But
oh, really?
Yeah.
Like, well, I mean, like in a restaurant. Not many restaurants serve them. Well, I mean, like in a restaurant. Like, not many restaurants serve them.
Super good.
So, what do you like to cook at home?
I make a lot of soup. I have an Instapot. I make everything in the Instapot.
Instapots are great. Instapots, air fryers. I used to think air fryers were a gimmick. They're really convenient.
They're really convenient, yep.
You ever take home McDonald's chicken nuggets and air fry them?
My kids do.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're almost as good as then when you get them.
They are. And I go to Costco and I get the big thing of mozzarella sticks. My kids love those in the air fryer. Yep.
Are they healthy eaters?
Yeah, actually we eat a lot of salad. You have to get the right kind of salad. You have to have like cheese and nuts and berries. Like that's the kind I like.
Like a variety of different items. So a little background. My first speech in Miss Westholm's class 7 years ago now. It's been that long.
Oh my gosh.
It was a how-to video, and I worked at McDonald's at the time, and it was a how to make a cheeseburger from McDonald's. And I brought in the wrap, the meat, everything like that, and she recorded all her videos and put them on YouTube at the time. Here we are 7 years later, still doing the same thing.
Yes. I just talked about that actually, because those kids are going to do those speeches coming up. And I talked about a kid who came in and made the cheeseburger in front of the class. Yeah. And then when he was done said, "Oh, does anyone want to eat this?" And everyone did.
I think my other favorite speech was the last one, where we got to choose whatever speech we did. And it was make your friend choose or whatever. Oh! You remember it was Hunter Payne and...
Yes, I do. And you two paired up for the debate too.
Hunter and I did the one how to, I think it was we each had to do a how to on each other. And he did the how to do gymnastics. And I had to wear the stupid speed suit.
Yes!
and I made him do All About My Life or something like that with Hunter Payne. I mean, really, my favorite part about your public speaking class was you made it fun. I wasn't afraid to speak in front of people because it was like talking with my friends, right? You know what I mean? Yeah. It wasn't like a large crowd. It was these people, laughed and could laugh with me. It wasn't they were laughing at me, they were laughing with me, right? Yeah. So if you do, first off, your favorite restaurant to eat out at around here, and then what's your favorite thing to get from that restaurant?
Well, I told you I love Green Mill. On Fridays, we like to get pizza from Green Mill, pizza and wings. But I also love to go to Blackwood's. I like their wings too. I go there with Miss Muller a lot.
Bone in, bone out?
Boneless, yeah. Boneless, okay. And I do like buffalo.
So that's kind of controversial.
Good ranch.
A lot of people say that's not even a wing.
I know, someone just did a debate, actually a group did in my class of boneless versus bone-in. I like buffalo.
You like the buffalo sauce the best?
My husband likes the Diablo the best.
Really?
But I love Green Mill Ranch.
Yeah, well you have to...
I get extra ranch. Superior Brewing is right by my house. Love their French fries.
They're
aioli.
They're in that old fitness center, right? Yeah. What kind of food do they serve there?
I think they have a really eclectic menu. They have smash burgers, pizzas, and then they normally have some kind of a fancy salad or something too.
What's your favorite lazy meal at home?
It's Jack's Pizza. With Penzeys pizza seasoning, it's so good. It makes the pizza not taste...
What's Penzeys?
It's a spice shop in the cities.
Oh, really?
And it is so good. Their combination of seasoning, and you sprinkle it on top of the Jack's pepperoni pizza. It's magical. And then a salad with it, because we have salad with every meal. I put lemon olive oil with like a lime balsamic, or vice versa, and then a sprinkle of salt on top. That's really good.
Who's your favorite cooks to watch on TV, TikTok?
Well, I like to watch those baking competition shows.
Like, would you ever like show those as examples, or like cooking videos as examples as public speaking, or is that not like a...
I don't think it's enough how to do it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I would want something that's like exactly how to do something. For instance, like I've watched them make these fantastic cakes. Like those, what are those? They're like jelly roll cakes. You know the cakes that are really thin, and then you put the cream filling and then you roll them up? And my daughter Kate and I, we watched that and we were inspired and we tried to make it.
It's hard.
It did not look like that.
And I think the biggest thing that people don't realize about cooking videos, like, you know, I get a lot of people commenting like, oh, you're saying nah. And I'm like, you know, I'm not in a test kitchen. A lot of people don't realize that a lot of videos you see on TV or YouTube or whatever are shot in a test kitchen. Where it's just quite literally a stove.
It's a studio,
and then as soon as you see the white background, it's quite literally a white wall behind them, and then that's it. There's so much room to move. It's quiet. For me, there's like 5 people behind me, like behind where the camera is, like, oh yeah, hello. Like, what's your most proud moment, would you say, as a teacher?
When a kid tells me they don't want to be in school anymore. And they're reluctant learners for whatever reason, and then they come back and they try, and they want to hang out in my room because they feel like that's a safe place. That makes me feel really good inside. But personally, last year I had a really big moment because my son, I think he was having some anxiety with public speaking, and he had a lot of anxiety about it, and felt like he wasn't good at it, and then he took my public speaking class.
Oh, really?
And by the end of the semester, he was so good, and I was so impressed by him. And I saw
You obviously passed it.
I know, but I saw my own kid grow as a public speaker. It's a wonderful moment. Yeah,
and not just as a proud teacher, but as a proud
mom.
A
parent.
You know
yeah, yeah.
And it's you know, it's personal now. You know, what I mean? All these kids graduate and they go and do their things. You know what I mean? But you know, it's personal to him. And what's your advice for anyone pursuing their passion?
If it's pursuing your passion, then you're gonna love it. Like, but you still have to take time for yourself. That's what I want to say. Like, I'm very passionate about teaching, but sometimes I say yes too much, and then
you're too nice.
Yeah, and then I have no time for myself, and then I get burnt out, and I have to, you know, take some time for myself.
I feel like it's good that there are breaks built into the school year.
Yeah.
Not just for students, but for teachers. You know? It's you know, thank your teachers, because it's not as easy as you might think. You know, I mean, if you had one message for the world, what would that be?
Oh, what would I say? Be more chivalrous, and not in the old way. Everyone can be chivalrous. I mean, be kind to people. Like, hold the door open for someone. Yeah. Give someone a genuine compliment. Like, that can make someone's whole day.
Yeah,
give someone a genuine compliment.
At the very least, I can say is have a good day. You know?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, smile at someone. Exactly. Maybe they're having a really bad day, and you smile at them, and they might smile back. You know, smiling makes you happy.
Anyways, thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Cooking with the Korean Westie. I mean, it's been an honor to have you, and you know, really, all of this started with you back in your classrooms 7-8 years ago now, and here we are today. And so, you know, make sure your kids take a public speaking class. I would really encourage it, because it changes your whole perspective on what public speaking really is. It changes it from something you should be afraid of to something that's a challenge, something, how can I make this audience kind of focus on what I'm about to talk about. So, you know, check out public speaking courses in your school or maybe your college, and maybe it's something fun that you can get into. And thanks for joining us here on the Teacher Appreciation Week episode of Cooking with the Korean, and thanks for joining us, Ms. Westholm. It's been an honor.
Wait, let's do cheers.
Cheers. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.